Hello everyone, welcome back to the third video. Here we are going to talk about how are we going to make ourselves better in terms of SSB and how should we actually go about, how should we start our preparation, how should we channelize our preparation. And for that, thank you so much sir for taking out time from your precious schedule and joining us. So can you please tell me, if I am an aspirant and I want to join the armed forces, what is that first initial preparation I should be doing? How should I be working on my personality?
Yeah, so thank you, Lina, for this question because a very interesting question. And in the second video, if you saw what I had explained in the earlier video was that the SSB is composition of three particular ways. Three particular assessments are done by three different officers. And if you ask me how should you be prepared, my answer to that would be that when you are in NCC, if you just follow the first year of NCC, what is expected out of you, the second year you go for a national level camp, you do your C certificate, that is itself enough for you to getting prepared at the basic level. And now when you want to prepare for an SSB, I would say the first thing, and I'm going step by step, let us say we are looking at what are you in terms of the psychological officer's assessment. My answer to that, Lina, would be don't try to manipulate, because the system is so foolproof that if you answer something in stage 1 or questionnaire 1, you may get caught in questionnaire 2. If you do some manipulation in questionnaire 2, you will be able to make out that this candidate is not authentic, because what they are looking at is you as a full person. And for that, you have to present yourself as a whole person and not say, oh, is question tak main kya jawab dungi to kya lagega, ya how do I manipulate? So that's my first answer, that don't try to manipulate the psychological test as such. Okay.
Okay.
Now coming to the group, yeah, Gamik, Kuchal.
Yeah, so I just want to know, like, how do you prepare for an SSB as a whole interview? Like, every interview you go to, you'll have to prepare, like, in some aspect, right? So how do you prepare for an SSB, like, on a whole?
Right. So one of the things you need to do is you need to be alive and knowing about a lot of current affairs that are happening within a span of about 2 years from the time you go for SSB. And the current affairs are a holistic thing. I mean, a normal newspaper, if you read right from the geopolitics of what's happening in our country, around the world, sports, cinema, everything, the way it happens in a normal thing. So one of the books that I had referred many years back, and I am given to understand that it's still very popular, is a CSR, Competition Success Review, and the Reader's Digest or the General Knowledge book. So one is the general knowledge, you are getting one part is that, Kuchal. The second part is as much as practice you can get of addressing and talking in front of people. You must grab that opportunity. You are in NCC and somebody says, hey, we want to introduce so-and-so, who's the group commander, group captain or colonel so-and-so, who's going to introduce. You should be able to raise your hand and say, yes, I want to do it. Because you will get the confidence of speaking in front of 5, 10, 50, 100 people. That's the second part.
So you should have good public speaking skills, this is what you're saying, right?
I will be a little bit skeptical in saying public speaking, but I will just use it this way, Kushal, that you should have the ability to articulate your thoughts in front of a group of people. I will not use, bigger word than that. So even if a group of 5 people is sitting and somebody asks you a question about certain thing, even at your home, let's say you're talking with your parents, you should be able to concise and, get to a certain kind of framework of what your thoughts are.
Okay.
Right? That is the power of expression. So first one I said is general knowledge. Second one I said is power of expression.
Yes,
and of course, the third one you can build up on is you have to build up your biodata. And the biodata cannot be built overnight. Over a period of 2 years that you're planning for SSB, you should be able to build up a certain biodata, which is you're going to write down. So the SSB also expects you to write down about few things about yourself. What have you done? For example, I had written when I was there, I went for aero modeling RDC, Republic Day Parade 1992, won one gold medal. Then I wrote, I went for youth exchange program to UK. I am a Rotaract member. I used to be a Rotaract member that time. So if you do a certain activities which are over and above your college, let's say somebody says inter-college debate champion, or somebody says I am a writer and my poems are being published in the college journal. So whatever is your passion, whatever you are interested in, you must get better at that for the last 2 years of your SSB, and you should be able to write a good resume for yourself. Because a lot of your questions, Kushal, Lina, a lot of the questions that the interviewing officer is going to be asked on the information you have only provided him.
Okay.
So
So
you have written,
what you're telling
you have
is
written. So
basically, yeah. So what you're basically telling is you'll have to be clear about what you've been, doing and what you've given in the resume, because when he asks, you need not stammer or stubble when you're answering.
yeah. So what is your hobby? So I say, sir,
Right.
my hobby is watching football. Oh, he says, very good. So what football? So then I say, sir, actually I don't know which one. And he says, English Premier League के बारे में Liverpool अच्छा है कि Manchester? Sir, actually I don't know. So then there is something. Or you say, sir, I love photography. Oh, he says, oh, very good. If you love photography, so what do you do? Is it a Now imagine the officer has met so many cadets or candidates over a period of time. So he becomes an expert at all the questions. So he's going to ask you, okay, is a DSLR better or this better? And then you say, actually, नहीं, मैं तो phone पे करता हूँ. So that's where a little bit of disconnect will happen.
Okay. So you should basically be aware of what you're about to answer and what the question is coming from the officer.
That is right. And the other day I was talking at a seminar and somebody asked, sir, what is it specially that do I have to wear? Because there is a lot of talk, when a cadet goes to SSB and he comes back, he will be having a cup of chai and samosa with his other NCC juniors, and he will tell a lot of stories. So one of the stories is you have to have this kind of clothes and you have to have that. To be honest with you, I will just say this way, that when you're in NCC first year, second year, third year, every parade you prepare your uniform. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There is a certain time that you kind of invest before going for the parade in terms of seeing where your rank badges are, how your epaulets are looking. I would say use the same formula for your interview for SSB. Your shirt should be best iron possible, have a good tie, wear some clothes which are, the combination should be good, and that is more than enough. You don't have to go for anything extraordinary. And the way you walk in, if you are an NCC cadet, the way you walk in is going to be something similar what you have been practicing. So one of the things I have been saying this, Leena and Kushal, for your just for your consumption, that if you cannot be getting this kind of encouragement, or the NCC may not be able to provide this for various reasons, you can also form a small study group or study circle amongst the 4 or 5 people who want to go for SSB, and do a mock GD or do a mock interview. Leena asked Kushal some questions, Kushal asked Nitin some
Right.
questions, and we just discuss certain group discussion topics. And we say, okay, it is increasing. So a kind of a study circle can also help people. And let me also make a point here, Kushal. Today you are now, pursued a different career, a career that you are so passionate about, and it is into rifle shooting and things like that. But whatever you prepare for the SSB, one candidate may say, but for various reasons, I am not very much inclined to join the armed forces. But that's a fair call. But even though in any interview that you go, maybe it's an MBA interview, maybe it's an interview for your job later, part of your life, maybe it's a job, interview for your higher education or a doctorate degree. If you follow these 3-4 principles, if I were to call them, that okay, I have to be having a good articulation sense, I have to be dressed up to the occasion, I should have good social, what's happening around the country, and of course, if you are from BSc botany, you will know about botany. If you are from BCom, you will know about accountancy. So those are those skill sets or the knowledge that as it is you will have.
Okay. So what you're telling is just be aware of what you're doing,
जितना मैंने
and
जाना है,
yes.
you're telling us that be aware. Like, yeah, I was coming back to the same point. Be aware of what I'm doing and be aware of what am I. And I should not be in pressure, or I should not try to become someone else because someone else was recommended. And अगर मैं खुद बन के जाऊं, तो I have more chances of me getting recommended rather than me faking it or trying to fit into someone else's shoe. Is that it, sir?
Sure. And you used and totally with you कि मैं खुद आप बन जाओगे तो आप क्या बनोगे? The point I'm trying to say, even language जो अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं, तो even हिंदी में अगर आप बात करना चाह रहे हैं, अगर आप सोचते हैं कि आपकी इंग्लिश उतनी अच्छी नहीं है, तो मुझे नहीं लगता कोई कैंडिडेट को या कोई कैडेट को he should become अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट. उनको कुछ उसमें प्रॉब्लम होना चाहिए, क्योंकि इंग्लिश इज अ लैंग्वेज टू एक्सप्रेस योरसेल्फ. इफ यू कैन डू इट, नथिंग लाइक इट, वेरी गुड. बट अगर किसी कारण की वजह से आप एक पर्टिकुलर मुकाम पे आकर रुक जाते हैं एंड यू आर स्ट्रगलिंग फॉर वर्ड्स, डोंट बॉदर. आप जो बोलना चाह रहे हैं आप हिंदी में बोलिए. और अगर आपको लगता है कि आपकी इंग्लिश उन 2 सालों में अच्छी हो सकती है, सो पीपल मस्ट इन्वेस्ट इन गुड काइंड ऑफ एजुकेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंप्रूविंग योर इंग्लिश. क्योंकि मैं इतना बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि व्हाट आर्म्ड फोर्सेस इज लुकिंग एट इज कॉन्फिडेंट यंग पीपल हु कैन लीड देयर मेन and women into arm, in India. armed conflict as such. So combat, what I was talking about. उसमें आपकी जो sense of articulation है, जो जिस तरह से आप अपने विचारों को आगे रख पाते हैं, वो ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है. ये नहीं कि आपने इंग्लिश का कोई डिक्शनरी मीनिंग लिखकर पकड़ के आपने एक्सेंट में बात किया और बहुत अच्छे से बात किया, तो उसका ज्यादा महत्व नहीं है. उस चीज का महत्व है कि क्या आप अपने आप को अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस कर पाते हैं. So I'm just talking in Hindi to make you understand that one could be as as free to talk in whichever language, Hindi or English.
Yes, sir. That is left to the person who's about to do the talking, because whichever language he's comfortable in, there is a greater chance of him expressing what he wants to express in a more convenient and more understandable manner.
Right.
Rather than trying to do what he is not much comfortable in. If he's not comfortable in English, if he tries to do that, there might be a chance where he might not end up expressing whatever he completely wanted to. So that language basically depends on what he's comfortable with and how good he is at expressing stuff.
Absolutely. So language is one. The second part is people keep asking, sir, how much of preparation do we need to do for physicals? तो जितना आपने एनसीसी में किया, आपने क्रॉस कंट्री किया होगा, and you must be remain fit, you must be agile, because they will try to see how you are, चटक कितनी आपने, फटाफट कैसे काम किया आपने. So those I think those things come with the youth of this country needs to be agile and mentally fit and physically agile. So I will not go that you don't have to do some great cross country there. जब आप academy join करेंगे अपने आप कर लोगे. That must be armed forces के लिए.
Right. Any other questions or queries you have, Leena, regarding the preparation of SSB or anything as such?
Yes. Talking about the thought process, sir, हमने अभी बोला कि जो हम सोचते हैं that is more important, जैसे हम उसको बोलते हैं, कोई भी भाषा में बोल सकते हैं. Talking about which, all of us are well known about the OLQs which a person should have. So my question would be, how do I reflect on my OLQs and how do I really work on making them better?
Right. So again, I'm going back to the question. First year cadet you joined, the way you did the 25 or 26, I'm not sure how many parades you do in a year. But when you join the first year and the way you behave, the way you walk, the way you articulate your thoughts, if you go for camps, the kind of discipline you follow in standing in a queue and things like that. I remember there used to be something like flag area, and I don't remember the name, but when you kit bag hota and when you set up the whole thing in a inspection standard on camp, right? That happens in NCC also today.
Yes, sir. It still does happen.
Yeah, so these all things are NCC is making you aware, and you may not realize it, but after 2 years or 3 years of NCC, when you go for SSB, एक आपके subconscious level में आपको उन सब चीजों की आदत पड़ चुकी है. तो अगर मैं उसको break down करूँ and I say officer like qualities and I start noting them now, you will see that 90% of it you are already aware of. Because the NCC has trained you through various various projects or various activities, from Shramdan, from your camps, the way you travel, the way you wear your uniform, the way you talk to your senior. When you become senior, you're a third year senior under officer. It's a great responsibility in NCC. You are representing your whole unit as a senior under officer, and 200 cadets or 100 cadets are looking up to you. So automatically you behave like a leader and you talk like a leader. So Leena, to say what exactly will you like to break down? There are various ways of looking at it, but I will say again, going back, NCC अच्छे से कीजिए, बहुत जोश में कीजिए, अपने आप सब हो जाएगा.
Right. Thank you, sir. Hope that answers the question and queries, Leena.
Yes, it does. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your valuable time you spent here. Thank you, Leena, for your inputs, your queries, your questions. Hope we've answered most of your queries. Right. So yes, sir. Thank you for taking out time in your pretty hectic schedule and having the time to converse with us regarding the probably one of the most common questions that most of the people ask who are interested in joining the defense or regarding the NCC or whatever it may be. Hope it has helped the audience a lot.
Thank you so much, Kushal. Great time with you guys, and all the best for your SSB, Leena and Kushal. May you have a great career ahead. I really enjoyed this and look forward to seeing you guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Leena. So that will be all. And yes, this video series is regarding the various number of questions we had. So hope we've answered all of that. Thank you guys for tuning in. That will be all. That's me, Kushal, signing off. Thank you, guys.